Great. Test, test. Okay. Hello. Hi. Hey. Good evening, and welcome to the middle of the week. Uh, you're doing well so far. Hang in there. God, you're almost halfway there if you work a regular week. Otherwise, just hang in there in any way, right? Because you're at some point, and it's better than so being further back. Anyways, we are here back in the crew too. Last we left off, we kind of dipped our toes into each of the racing families here, unlocked a few disciplines, and hoping that we'll get to unlock more of them. I was hoping I could just like mainline my way through each family and just knock them out one by one, but it's like because of their fame system, you can't really quite do that. So we gotta do the buffet approach, the combo platter approach. Gotta sample each one, and then maybe if it gets high enough, we can start focusing more onto one. All right. Anyways, let's get back in here. Let's jump in here. Back into the racing action. I think I want to continue the pro scene, the blue family. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Gotta load us into the USA initially, or our house actually. Okay, yeah, that works. This makes sense. Wait, photo op nearby. Where at?
Hero in the house. Oh, I love this
Photo
place.
of two pro
You can
vehicles
kick
covering
back,
sea
you can
and
change your
air.
clothes or swap the look of the vehicles bumper to bumper. Or you could do whatever else it is you do when you're not driving. I'm not really sure. There must be other stuff too. This place is huge. I mean, just look around.
Kind of crazy. It's like Forza Horizon 5 style kind of like premise. It's like, hey, you just get to kind of get all the good stuff right off the bat. Oh, I had it for a moment there. It says air race and power boat. Okay, I had the power boat, but where's the air race? That's. I think I kind of get what this indicator here in the left is. It's like it's grayed out. It means your target's nearby, and you just need to focus on it to highlight it. If it's like blank, then you got no chance. Okay, so the air race disappeared. It's over here. Or wait, is this it? Oh, by air race, they just mean airplane. Oh, okay. In case I kind of gotta rearrange all my stuff. Hi. Yeah, switch vehicle. Swap it out for a plane here. I guess I can only display cars here. Seems lame. Doesn't have to be close enough. Wait, got power boat. Oh, out. I guess got an achievement. It's like, take a photo op just for fun. Come on, the plane's like right there. Why won't you accept it? I gotta move this thing. Well, I can't move this thing. Let me. Too big, apparently. High up. Other side won't work. It's covered. This maybe. Makes sense. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I ain't doing this. Figure it out later. We got some racing to do. Let's pick out a race event. Oh wait, I have like apparently we have a home on the west coast as well as the east coast, and it looks exactly the same. I kind of want to look out the window, see if they just have the San Francisco scenery out there, just to give us the illusion that we're in San Fran, or are these just like... Okay, they're tinted windows. Either that, or we're so high up that all we can see are the clouds. It's a cloudy day. Alright. Let's get out of here. I like actually got this case of the sneezes all of a sudden. It's a new powerboat event. Go here. Yep, and we fast travel.
Remember, a good driver never lets the pressure get to them. That's why we train. So all the gauges and torques and G-forces become second nature. And then you can focus on the race. Now, I'll be watching you out there today to see how you do. So no pressure.
Alright. A lot of platitudes there. Just all about, hey, just focus on the race, man. Focus on the race. Usual, our goal is the top 3. Man, we're just moving. Even if this is a race, this is like, feels pretty chill. Might be like the combination of the water and like a reduced sense of speed that just makes it all feel... Eh. You know, it's a vibe, I guess people would put it. I'm kinda not doing too great at the moment. Okay, managed to hit 3rd, but I suspect that won't last. I think about it, I forgot. I have to lean the boat back to kind of up the speed, right? Hey, that's what I've been missing. Oh well. Still get a good follower and cash rewards, even if I get 2nd. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Certainly not murder on the bottom of the boat, not at all. They might have reinforced it. Is that a thing? Do they reinforce the boats to let them do like stunts like these? Ooh, messed up that one. Seemed to have affected me too much. Hey, could you imagine those were like actually mines or something? Oh man, that'd be nuts. Make this race a bit more active, that's for sure. Alright. 20% of the race to go. Ah, here we are. The finish. It's another win in the book.
I guess you can handle the pressure after all.
Surely I would have proven that by last week, huh? Wow, that other person was so sore they decided to ram into me. He was like, here's a little parting gift from me. Ooh, it's a purple. I played WoW and literally every other game that features loot You know, the purple means it's good stuff. Number go up. I just feel like the part system is maybe like an artifact of the Crew 1. Even then, the Crew 1 just felt like numbers go up situation. There wasn't anything in depth about it. Really, the biggest change you could do to each car was kind of like changing its spec. Each car had like a selection of different specs, and you could kind of change it to accommodate different events. It's a Dominion Forceberg touring car. Let's go here. Oh yeah, we need to win it. Ah, what? No little pre-race dialogue, nothing. No fourth wall breaking or little self-awareness. Just getting in here. Episode 1. I think I might have hit upon an event race or something. It's a time trial.
After you pass under the bridge, get ready. There's one chicane left before the finish line.
Okay, I'm starting to get the feeling that Forsberg here is like a real life person. And this is kind of like a special sponsored segment that they did to promote the guy. I was kind of expecting him to, you know, do the whole kind of rally race style. Hey, you got stuff coming up here. There's a turn coming up here. There's this type of turn coming up here. But I just like the initial dialogue. I assume I'll have something to say once I complete the event. Yeah, the schmoovin'. Part of me wants to change the radio station. As much as I like ambience, I don't know if I want to maybe stick with this style of music. Oh, and good news. I guess all this music stuff has been handled because none of my VOD was muted. Not sure how it'll handle things if I switch to another station, but I kind of want to try it out and see how it goes. Just remember the Crew 1, I think, had actually like licensed music and rather unique way of like getting more music. You could like hear it out in the open world, and if you like switch to a certain app and then just like it was kind of like a music recognition app, and you used it right there, and then you would unlock that track to kind of just have to play while you're out there driving in the open world. It was kind of a neat thing that kind of tied into the whole theme of the Crew, which was kind of like your vigilante on the loose. You're just doing modern people's stuff to survive in this wild and crazy world. I guess if you're going on the up and up for the Crew to save street racing for some reason, then yeah, that would make sense that they just give you the music from the word go, and not have to, you know, get it via a listening app. Feels like your nitrous does recharge very slowly. It doesn't give you all that much of a boost compared to, you know, boost in other games. It's probably intentional though. Don't want it to overpower the whole thing. You know, make boost too good, last too long, and kind of becomes the name of the game rather than the racing I'm guessing they're trying to go for here. That's right, I drove 62.1 miles in cars. I have to assume that's like a more even number in kilometers. At least a more round number. I'm a filthy American, so I use imperial units.
That's it. Keep a firm hand on that wheel.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. Ooh, I reached a target speed and won an event. That's right, first touring car completed. Let's go. We're moving. We're going. I want a Motorflix event. Yeah, this is probably an old like special event that they kept in, but you know, all the context around it is gone now, and it's just another thing you do on your road to superstardom. All right, well, I like these touring cars. Let's. Oh, there's more Dominion Forsberg. Hey, let's do some more races with this guy, shall we? I want to look him up. I want to see what this Dominion Forsberg fella is all about. I wonder if they had actually had something here before, but they took it out for some reason or another. So now it's just a load. This is a loading moment. All right, 4 minutes 5 seconds. Hopefully.
Just before the big climb, you'll have to manage a tough chicane.
Wait, didn't you say that like the previous race too? That's all you have to say about this track? Man, this is like a racetrack though. Kinda don't have to brake as often. You just lean your foot on the accelerator and go. Fun stuff. Oh, I guess it's the uphill climb with the chicane. I also gotta look up what chicane means. You'd think I know what that means, being someone who's into racing games, but you'd probably be shocked to know that I didn't know what switchback was until recently as well. The progression meter still shows you percentage, despite this being 3 laps around the track. I guess it makes sense. At the very least, it does show you some sort of progress. Unlike, say, a 1-lap track that shows like lap 101, or a sprint track that shows you lap 101. That's decidedly less useful. I forget, what was the target time again? I mentioned this already, but this is like one of the things I wish they kept on the screen. If it's a time trial, let us know what the target time is at all times. So if we gotta pick up the pace, or if we just gotta restart because we fell way too far behind. Maybe we should take, maybe the time gap is our indicator to that. It's just like, oh, if it's in green, you're good to go. If it's in red, maybe you might be in trouble. Maybe that's their reasoning. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard. Like, I would be the last person to talk about how people program things, but I feel like adding a target time to the UI would not be that hard. Just me, though. It could be that it's like the hardest thing ever, and I really don't know. Depends, right? It's like Sony with name changes, right? You'd think name change would be super duper easy to implement, but the way they implemented things makes it hard, and when they finally did add the option to change names, it broke your old stuff in like so many ways that you might be better off just like sticking with your name, unless unless your username was like
those tires. Burn 'em up.
something truly offensive. You were probably just better off sticking with your username. Oh, 5,000 followers, all mine. Oh man, we're about to become famous. Ah, pimp your rides. Heh. Still referenced even to this day. I heard that Pimp Your Ride show was actually not all it's cracked up to be. It's like the rides that they got in the end were actually kinda sucky. And lots of behind the scenes bull crappery abounded as well. Bit of a shame. I remember thinking the cars in those shows were like the coolest things ever. Of course, I was also a teenager, so my tastes were vastly different. All right, let's get my roll. Forgot. All right, let's go for another touring car race, shall we? We got go to Jersey or go outside Las Vegas to the Golden Hills. Oh, you know what? We're around this region. Might as well stick with it, right? The racetrack.
To achieve maximum results, you need to know your car insides and out. Every sound, every bump, every vibration. Because if anything's out of place, you can't drive your best. Now, you pay attention to your car, I'll be paying attention to you.
Did you say that last time as well? Boy, starting grid is on the other side. Is in the other direction, I should say.
3, 2, 1.
So joke's on you, I turned my vibration off. Yeah, that's right, we power on ahead. I sort of like that these tracks are absolutely not letting us go off track at all. Just got barriers all around. This ain't like Grid 2 where they'll just cut your power if you try to go off track. Nah, you stay in track and you're gonna like it. I wonder if there's gonna be like a 2-lap deal or a 3-lap deal. Not like I'd be able to tell anyway. I just pay attention to progression meter. Yeah, it's 3 laps. Also, I can't remember if the Crew 1 did like a kind of like that thing they do in racing games where they show you like the top 3 or 4 positions in a race. I feel like even Forza did that. This game kind of just lets you know the position. I guess because everyone else is inconsequential. It's not like they're gonna matter in the long run. You just more AI for you to defeat. Ooh, I did read that the Crew 2 actually shipped without multiplayer at the start, which is kind of nuts when I think back on it, because the Crew 1 kind of at least put in a lot of social stuff, and I think that the Crew 2 didn't have that degree of social capability. Was wild. You get a nice view of that wind farm though. Just imagine all of that wind power that's being generated. Ow, something about it that calms me. I just think about Don Quixote just like rushing towards one of them, thinking it's like a dragon or something. There's a route I used to go on that like passed by Wind Farm. Was always fun to see it out in the distance. Alright, we're boosting to the finish, baby. That's a third win in the book.
I guess every little piece was in place.
Yes, it was. I guess one credit to the dialogue, it does have a bit of a through line. Like their starting dialogue does kind of coincide with the ending dialogue. Alright, go back to free drive mode, or just, you know, give me the parts, magnetize them to me. I also like how the barrier just vanished. Ooh, photo op. Aerial view of the Golden Hills racetrack south of Las Vegas. Yeah, sure. Oh, what? Go into photo mode, zoom out. Oh, aerial view, so just, yeah, okay. Snapshot. Yeah, let's go. A few more followers for the follower throne. Oh, wait. Before I do anything else. Let's see, why was this? Yeah, okay. Can I... Yes, stations. Wait, what? BPM? Let's go with rock this. Okay, hopefully my stream does not get muted over it. I guess I'll find out afterwards, or maybe I could just like check right now. I will give it like 10 minutes and check in on it, and we'll see if I get that message. Parts of this video or this stream is currently being muted right now. Find out. At the very least, the VOD is not muted, so I can still download it. Alright, to the Jersey racetrack.
Looks like you're racing in the rain today. Don't think of that as a problem. Think of it as a challenge. One everyone else will have to face too. It can be nerve-wracking, but go with the flow, and it can be exciting as well.
A lot of words, saying a lot, but of that actually being very little meaning. Yeah, this one doesn't make me drive to the starting line. It's just like, yeah, we'll throw you out there in the lineup right away.
2,
Peculiar.
1.
Top 3, here we come. Oh, I was gonna say, is this like an oval track? But no, it's not quite that. It definitely looks like this track can be reconfigured to give you all sorts of driving styles. So if they wanted to do like a pure oval track, they could. Okay, so this is like 4 laps I'm guessing. It's like 25% we hit the start line. I would prefer an oval track because it was nice going down that curve without having to pump the brakes. We're halfway there. Only a minute and a half. I can see why this is like a 4-lap track. I do wish these circuit races had a lap counter. a circuit race, that's usually a bit more informative than having a percentage. One lap to go. Man. In the finish line. Wow, finished that race in just about as much time as it would take to prepare a cup of ramen. Which, incidentally, was what I had for dinner tonight. It's usually what I get for nights like these. Just like get a
The
quick
debate that
meal.
split us down the middle is simple.
Hey yo.
On one side are the people who want to modernize, who feel we have to adapt to changing times and try new things to find new audiences. On the other side are people who are wrong.
Wow. Sassy. Alright. Oh. Overtake another player on Jersey racing track. So I can't do this right now. Nice of you to tell me about this photo op opportunity after my chance to take it. Oh well. Oh, well, let me check, see real quick. If I got that indicator. Yeah, it does not. Yep, doesn't look like I'm not getting any such notifications, so maybe Ubisoft worked things out. Good on them. Anyways, as I was saying, I usually do like quicker meals on stream nights, but actually got some food from my parents. Yeah, they cooked some extra stuff and they just gave it to me, so I got like a bit of extra. And I cooked some rice and had it with that. Like meat and rice, it's a classic combo, right? Doesn't even need to be like meat necessarily, just be like any protein. Put in eggs if you really wanted. Cheese? Yeah, cheese, right? Because it's milk. Because no, milk has calcium. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, go do this boat race. West.
Did you know that the first bridge they built to the Florida Keys from the mainland was for the railroad? It took years before they built something you could drive on.
Absolutely fascinating.
Hero,
Yeah.
shut up.
That was fascinating, Hero. What the heck? Come on. I like listening to fun facts like those. And you didn't have to be a dick, Hero. Come on.
2, 1.
You know, after this boat race, what do you say we go out and get some key lime pie? Yeah, that sounds like it would hit the spot. What is everyone's favorite pie? I actually prefer pumpkin pie, personally. And yeah, I know the reason why pumpkin pie is good is because of the spice mix and not necessarily because of the pumpkin itself, but I don't know. I think it's just like the pumpkin pie kind of, the filling hits the right kind of, consistency and texture for me, I guess. After pumpkin pie, I would probably like go for any sort of fruit pie. Apple, cherry, blueberry, peach. I guess after that would be like lemon meringue and lime. I know those are also like fruit pies, but the way those fillings are like slightly different from the way they do like, you know, the other types of fruit fillings. So I guess past that, oh, I will also eat like a, you know, pecan pie, chocolate pie, shoe fly even. I just like pies. You know, pies are good. No, I like pie. It used to be like a thing I used to say when I was a kid. Just like my lol so random moment, you know, just be like doing whatever and then suddenly say, I like pie! Haha! Aren't I so funny? I just randomly talk about pies! Yeah! Now my sense of humor was different. Maybe not quite as refined as I would politely put it. All that for 13,000 bucks and 1,800 followers. Get on a parts though. Ow, hey, watch where you're going. This boat cost, it was free actually, but you know, wasn't, someone had to finance it. I don't even care about the rarity, I'm just, if the number's bigger, I will equip it. This game, I wonder if this game has like just an equip best part option. Better pass. I did, when I came in here, I saw they did advertise, hey, we got a new season out. It's all like super duper retro. They're talking about like flashback events up the wazoo, and look at this. Totally throwback racing. Wow. And that A button was red. Yeah, it still is. Wow, yeah, it's just like the old classic arcade racers, right? You just get near tracks based off of the old school, low poly environments. You know, if I hadn't played like a low poly racer recently, this would be like a lot more fun. As it stands, it's still pretty amusing, but man, it almost feels like they kind of were inspired by Hot Shot Racing, even though I know that game is like a couple years old. Maybe a little Lego 2K Drive as well. 6 environments. Man, speaking of Lego 2K Drive, I did see they got an update. They got like their own season 2 coming out, and yeah, they added a new mode too. That's like essentially a battle mode, fight on 3 arenas. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Ooh, really? Get the pixel boost, very nice, and premium cash. Sure. Yeah, I'm not. This. Just get them as they come. Not gonna be too concerned about it otherwise. Yeah, look at that, nitros. Oh, look at the retro lava nitro. Oh, that probably means I got like retro water nitro and retro snow nitro, probably. We call it like retro spooky. Anyways, Motorfest is coming out soon, so I have to assume they're gonna wrap up. At the very least, wrap up putting out new content. They supported it for a good long, much like the Crew one. Credit where credit's due. They don't just send it out. All right. Well, if we're done with the touring events for now, we'll go back to street racing. The charity event. Oh, will I still get to continue driving in this car? Do I have to... Okay. Switch to a Nissan. I wonder if it's because this is like the default car for the event, or... If it's because like specifically racing spec, which
What we got here today is a race for charity.
so their
Had to call in a lot of
track is
favors
not.
to make it happen, but it had to happen. A whole lot of people from the mayor on down don't trust us. Time to show everyone we're more than just outlaws. Get ourselves some good buzz for a change. Can't hurt, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and the race? It's gonna take over the whole harbor.
How you want to like stay underground and free and independent and whatever?
You wanna make a splash? There's better ways to do it.
I mean, charity's nice at... Oh, it's a drift. Okay. Okay. Cool. I wonder if they're like smack into things. They're like, yeah, combo dropped. I feel like, yeah, you kind of drift back and forth, build up the multiplier. So the entire goal of this event is to get as high as possible. Only need 10,000. Oh. Okay, so you don't lose your points. I guess it just... your drift ends there and then you just bank whatever you got. You don't get more, that's all. No, 1 minute remaining, but I'm over halfway to the target, so I'm feeling okay. If I keep slamming into things like that, I won't be able to get many more points. Oh boy. 75% of the way through, but I don't have 75% of the target. And that boat section is killer. Well, also killer. Coming to a dead stop. And the controller even like drift friendly. I am just not nailing it. Oof. Try again. We'll give you a little compensation prize. What if I just like drifted around the first area? Would they let me do that? Tip, you score points when you drift. Oh my god. What a concept. I get points by doing the thing. Tip, accumulation stops when you hit an object. Oh, I kind of figured that. Okay, you know what? Where's the restart? Is it in the Y menu? Yep, retry. I can't recover from that. I can't recover from having to get back on track. It's unlike Forza, you can go off track and still accumulate that sweet pointage. You just need to spin around. Tip, check the drift multiplier near your tire. Noted. Yeah, I know I have to chain drift. Man, I even did worse this time, not like even halfway there. Can I try that again?
This is all about you, no one else. Put them out of your mind.
think the worst part about these drift events is just writing yourself, because it feels like it can take a while to get there. Oh, now it tells me it's out. You're out of the area. Man. How did I do so well the first time?
It's like you and the car are one.
I wish. I really do wish, Hero. You have to be like above a certain speed too, which makes sense. Yeah, it's nice to have a good face on a race, right? That's what I think anyway. Hey, why is this not like accumulating the pointage? Come on, I'm doing the drift thing. What if I drove backwards? Okay. Maybe this is a strategy. Just drive back and forth in the big area. Get them points. I feel like how the HUD indicates how many points you stand to gain from your current combo. I mentioned that I'm not great at this drifting thing.
Don't worry about what anyone else does. Focus on your run.
I mean, good thing is that there really is no one else to focus on, right? It's just me and the road and this freaking car here.
Getting drifty with it.
You tried. I'd assume you're trying to reference the song Getting Jiggy with It. Old Will Smith classic. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, it seems like my best chances of rapid score accumulation will happen here. Road is just so goddamn wide. It was like 3,000 goddamn points. Yeah, maybe the strategy here is just get to this section, just drift back and forth till you hit the requisite amount. Yeah, it's not even like about the points you build, it's just the number of drifts you manage to get in one combo. Oh wow. And it's not like you get a chance to complete that final drift too. It's like you hit 0 seconds and that's it, you're done. We'll cut you off there. Wow. Act like a game designer, redo the same event 3 times in a row. Man. Self-dig. Ouch. Well, we're in good position coming in here. Could be better. Yeah, you don't need to tell me about chain drifting, Mang. Alright, I just need like 2 really good combos. Hey, whoa, look at that. The only run that matters is the winning run. Everything else up to that is just practice. Now I want to see like a Meat Boy kind of style of replay here, where we see like every car kind of going through their run, and then just see like the most successful one get that required pointage. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't work as well here because they all run the required 2 minutes, whereas at least in Meat Boy you kind of see that party of Meat Boys to window until the one crosses that finish line. Ooh, there we have it. Oh, I guess I got enough followers to hit famous level. Thanks to retrying this drift event over and over. Alright, cutscene time. Let's see what we got.
People think we're dangerous, that we're criminals because we run in the streets. Well, that ain't true. We're about more than that.
Yeah, they're like
We
Robin
love what
Hoods,
we
right?
do, and we want to take it to the next level, to go legit. Change isn't easy, but sometimes
But wait.
it's needed. The trick, getting everyone on board with that.
Weren't you saying
It's
people
about
would like
the
lose a
future,
lot if they
just a question
went
of which
legit?
one we're headed for.
An all-new episode in the live Extreme series is available now.
Been
Cool.
invited to another live extreme race.
Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you, being a rising star has its perks.
Got money. New disciplines at headquarters. Oh yeah. 100 new activities! Oh my god! That's a lot of activities! Oh yeah, they are all popping off, so we could actually go back to pro racing if we wanted. Can I skip this? Hearing this sound 100 times is it's definitely going to be something, I'll say that much. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, good. Yeah, new discipline. Why don't we go in here and just get all this stuff first? Unlock these new disciplines. What's next? The air race. Well, we got air show off, and now we have the air race. Alright. It's like racing on the ground, but you're in the air. And instead of cars, you have planes. Oh my god. Set up the sites here. They have new. Rallycross. We're gonna get Rallycross. New discipline! Rallycross RX. Maybe I've been around too much like pharmaceutical stuff, but every time I see RX I think about prescriptions. Alright, in the freestyle section we have in the land of the free. Monster truck! Oh, that's everything in freestyle too. Why is it that this family unlocks all their disciplines earlier than the other ones? Is it because they only have like one car related thing, so they're like, yeah, we'll get to the other car related thing early on? So you have a new discipline, which I had to assume is the drag race. Yeah, we're just going back to the underground roots here. Drag race. I forget if like the drag race in the crew was like the drag race in Need for Speed Underground. Okay, well, why don't we do an air race and see what this is all.
Just so we're clear, whatever nonsense your freestyling friends have been telling you, this is a race, and as such, the thing you'll see on the pier is a Ferris wheel. It is not, repeat, not a stunt flying hoop. Got it?
Aha. Okay, you know what? That was a decent enough line. I'll give you that.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, does like everyone else start? Oh, so when they say air race, it's like an air time trial, more like. Okay, you know what? It's still fine. Hold X to use extreme mode. It enables planes to roll faster. All right. I wonder if that line there is supposed to indicate like what sort of. Wait, what? Wrong orientation. Oh yeah, they want me to be right side up. Okay. Wow, time penalty. Also, just lots of arrows all around, just to kind of let you know where you're supposed to go, supposed to do. These time penalties end up being the end of me. Nice. Yeah, I wish it were better, actually. Oh boy. Am I even gonna hit that checkpoint, or is it gonna... Too high. Okay, can I restart this, actually? Oof.
Three, 2, 1.
I'll boost right out the gate. Take 2. I just had an idea how to kind of read the checkpoints now, at least. Really? All right. Maybe try flying first person. It may be easier. Yeah, okay, let's try that then. Also, hello, Tugfa 121212. Welcome. Thanks for checking me out. Yeah, let's try first person. We'll see how that goes.
2, 1.
I guess with the controls the way they are, maybe this might help. Hi, hello to you. How are you tonight? Nope, wrong way. Like that. Yep, okay. Ooh. Ah, I'm too high again. Also, wrong orientation. I do have the air rudders. I gotta remember I got air rudders. Fine, what about me? I'm doing pretty well too. Like middle of the week, and you know, things have been pretty calm, so digging it. Oh, there we go, straighten myself out.
It's not how well you start, it's how well you finish.
And I'd say getting a good start usually kind of helps you get to a good finish, right? Like starting out on the right foot, as someone would put it, right? Usually if you have like a bad start to your day, it kind of puts a damper on the rest of it, right? It kind of sets the mood for the rest of the day. Kind of start on a bad note. everything else kind of just falls apart. Is this the like the yeah? It's gonna be like the entire event, just go back and forth between these checkpoints, hitting them in the desired in the designated directions and stuff. Down, get down, frick. I do have to admit, maybe first person might be working better, but just the way this kind of event is, but yeah, this is helping. I will say that. We are running. We are above the time limit, so there's that. Okay. Really? I mean, okay, yeah, sure. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that lump. I definitely was not. Try to cycle through another camera because that's the hood view. Is this it? Is this what? Or do I have to like see a cockpit? Is that what I'm looking for? Anyways, past the event. That's what matters.
Looks like you've been making a name for yourself on the circuit.
Oh.
You know what that means? It's time to train harder.
Ah.
It's always time to train harder.
Hey. Oh boy. I'm not too sure about this. I like having an unobstructed view. Also, thank you for the follow. I will definitely admit that this might work better for me, but yeah, I don't know. Having like a good amount of my viewpoint taken up by the cockpit really is not my thing, right? No, we can at least do more power boating. Back to power boating.
It looks like Clarence has decided to grace us with his presence today.
Hey, yo, Clarence.
How nice of him. Although nice isn't always how he plays.
He's like our
Keep
rival
an eye
guy,
out for
right?
him, especially at the intersection of the track.
It's just preferences after all. Yeah, that's true. I think most of the time for games like these, I like to go for third person. I feel like I'm better able to kind of judge things, but at least for airplanes, first person works. Oh yeah, this is the big open water. Harsh moving. Whee! Clarence, I'm coming for you. Got a trophy with my name on it. That I need to catch. Oh. Excuse me, coming through. Well, maybe not. Okay, we just gotta build the boost back up. Alright, this is gonna be a 2-lap dealio, isn't it? There you go, is our second chance to overtake. Whee! Yeah, we did it. Just like that. Just need a little bit in the tank, and the clear path to get ahead. Oh, he ain't gonna give up without a fight, though. That's for sure. Here. Hey, I kind of recognize this theme here. Dun 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 dun. I feel like I heard this in another song. This exact melody. Hey, there it is, the finish line. Yeah, that's right, Clarence, I just smoked your butt. How you like me now? I completed the race and all I got were green parts. Alright, what's next? The touring car events. Makes sense. Another touring event here. Got Golden Hills Special. How long have you been playing The Crew for? Let's see. The Crew 2 I started last week, so I'm pretty new to it. But The Crew 1, I played it like for quite a few months. I remember getting that for through I forget, was like, I think it was like a promotion I got it through when Ubisoft did it like way back when, and played it with some of my friends who also did the promotion. I remember having a lot of fun with The Crew 1. The Crew 2, so far, it's pretty good. Enjoy it. West Speed Tour. I'd assume this is like another post-launch event that is now since had its context orphaned.
Prepare for the U.S. Speed Tour West Special Number 6, the Hills of Nevada. Discover the arid outdoors of the Sagebrush State.
Man, that guy sounds like he's straight out of ESPN. Really could commentate there. Just didn't play the Crew 1, to be honest. Only played this one for like 7 months. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's a pretty good run to have for a video game, right? I think it should get you in there for half a year. As long as you enjoyed your time, that's what matters, right? I can at least see myself kind of seeing this campaign through. I am having a good time with it. Very, very different from the Crew 1, but I kind of like the direction they're going here. Just focus on the cars and, you know, driving around the USA locales. It's good stuff, and the addition of boats and planes really does expand your options of traveling across the USA. Oh wow, you almost finished it, but you got glitched out. Oh man, that sucks. Ouch. Not only to be locked out of the game, but to be at a point where you almost had it in the bag. It's like a double dose of hurt. Ouch, man. Yeah, that blows. I did hear that they weren't exactly the best when it comes to like bug fixing this game, so hopefully I won't run into anything game stopping. Yeah, it is a nice game to be on. I'll say that. It's fun to kind of just kick back and cruise through whatever races you got going at the moment. Yeah, much like a real life drive, you could fire up your favorite playlist, your favorite podcast, and listen to that while you go complete a few races or just freaking drive, man. Crew 1 was pretty good for that too. Well, I was hoping Motorfest is at least, you know, stable.
Coming up to the arrival line soon now. Which driver will master the record?
Will it be me, or will it not be me? I'm on the edge of my seat here. Oh, this dialogue is trying. It is trying its best. I think I'll pre-order it. Yeah, I'm still a little bit on the fence if I want to get Motorfest. I might wait for a bit. Wait and see how it handles right out the gate. Maybe see what they have like in store for post-launch stuff, and then maybe pick it up down the line. Because hey, Crew 1 was good, Crew 2 is pretty good so far, so I'm eager to see how Motorfest does, especially since you know, they're kind of turning the premise on the head. It's like instead of driving across the USA, you're just in one island on Hawaii. Very, very significant change. Alright, why don't we do some more power boating? We'll mix it up. We'll mix it up tonight.
Lake Mead, marvels of human achievement. And of course, we need to elevate them a little higher and turn them into a racetrack.
Hey, the spirit of competition is at the core of human endeavor.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah,
oh my god, I can't believe I just said that.
It's all fun and games until the damage the racers do, you know, mess up the ecos. I don't know where I'm going with this, actually. I think the island will be scaled up anyways. Yeah, it probably will be. And considering, you know, USA, the crew is very different from... Oh my god. Yeah, we're just gonna restart this. I pressed Y because I play a lot of Forza, and I was pressing Y so I could rewind, but the Crew 2 does not have rewind. I just gotta get used to that, is all. Yeah, this is gonna be a sprint race. If the preview on the map was any indication. You know, for a station that's like supposedly about rock, there's a lot of twingy guitar stuff. And still good music, but I think of rock, I'm thinking more like, you know, stylistically like Foo Fighters. Yeah, I'm a bit of an oldie. I'm guessing that's like always the moment of culture shock. The things you were into as a kid now fondly talked about like a classic, because, you know, they are a classic in terms of time anyway. It's like, oh yeah, N64 and PlayStation 2. Retro consoles, am I right? What do you mean they're retro consoles? They only came out in like the mid-2000s. Oh. That was like 20 years ago. Oh. It's a passage of time, right? I'm not gonna distress over it, just be amused by remembering what was like cutting edge back in the day. It's looked upon in a different light these days, right? Alright, where did the parts drop? That's all I'm looking for. Yeah, there they are. Oh my god, I'm being smacked by invisible missiles. Those boats...
One way to get to the top.
Those boats went into stealth mode and then they smacked into me.
Practicing, you practice some more. If you want to be a truly great driver, whether it's in a powerboat, a touring car, an open-wheeled race car, a plane, or a unicycle, you need to get to a place where your moves are instinctive The only way to get there is to try and then try again. And don't you dare yes mother me about it.
I wasn't even thinking that. Gotta go, I got school tomorrow. Alright, see ya, Tugfa. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with school tomorrow. Gonna say though, is this was that line hinting that they might add the unicycle discipline? Because that would like actually be kind of hilarious if they did that. All right, I'm doing these events out of order. This is like stage 4 of West Touring Car. This is like all stage 2, like stage 8, Giants Racetrack Touring Car. But if you hop on in the drift category, again, just try to continue adjusting the direction and not abusing the throttle. It will be hella easier. Noted. Thanks for the advice. It is something I do gotta keep. I don't have to hit top speed. I just gotta hit enough speed. The thing I always forget. All right, gonna go here though. The Giants Racetrack.
Welcome to an old family tradition, the Bishop family legacy race. 3 generations of Clarence Bishop, all in one competition. They sponsor it every year, and one of them wins every year. How'd you like to start a new tradition and break their streak?
I wish there were a lead up to that. This is just a thing I'm going to do, but oh well.
2, 1.
It's all window dressing for just getting to race around the USA.
If you want to win, don't hold anything back.
I never do. That's right, eat it, Clarence. Clarence Sr. Oh wow, they even have the names. Clarence Sr. That's one of those Clarence Jr. Another one is just Clarence. Or they have the Clarence Super Senior. That'd be pretty funny, actually. See Golden Gate in the background there. That's actually a pretty good shot. Does make me wonder, even if they do just like, you know, procedurally generate a good amount of this map, I wonder if they do try to take care into... Alright, if they are at this spot, we want them to see this location here to get that cool scenic moment. Yeah, we schmoovin' again. I'm saying schmoovin' a lot tonight. I don't know why. I think all this newfangled modern lingo is rubbing off on me. I'm almost half tempted to go Neum also. I hear that a lot. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a cat. It's supposed to be like a boost, but cat style. So instead of zoom, it's Neum. You know, one thing I've always wondered is why do just pets just get a spontaneous case of the zoomies sometimes? You know, it's like they will just suddenly start running back and forth at top speed. Just go real fast. Or is this because they just suddenly feel this burst of energy, or it's like all pent up they gotta let it loose all at once, and so they just go whoosh all over the place. It is funny, like, after they get it all out, they just calm right back down, just, you know, back to their old selves. Fun stuff. Another race in the bag. Yeah, we could probably reasonably stick with Probe family for a bit. The Giants. Aerial view of the track. Okay, I can do this one. Going up. Alright, come on, give me the green. Give me the green. Anytime now. Alright, I have the aerial view. Where do you want me to... Okay, you know what? I'll do that. I'm just looking for the followers in the cashola. Since I've assumed the Crew 2 website doesn't exactly support photo sharing anymore. Take it all down to start support for Motorfest. Honestly, that's what like bums me most about online connectivity. So like the fact that this won't stay up in perpetuity. I remember way back when I was playing Saints Row the 3rd and Saints Row 4. You know, they had their online stuff where you could like share your character outfits and body builds and share photos and stuff too, and you could also like check out your online stats. They took those offline a while ago. I mean, I get it. Keeping them up costs money. Now, just feels like a you had to be there moment when you look at those kinds of things way in the future. I'm like, yeah, used to be able to share your avatar designs online. It was like the coolest thing ever, because if you just wanted to go like play as Wonder Woman, you could just get a Wonder Woman build downloaded, you know, get the clothes, start playing as Wonder Woman. Yeah, man. And of course, that's not getting into Volition just getting closed down as well. Like, part of hope that the Saints Row reboot would be like their big glorious return, but yeah, I got like a year's worth of post-launch content, and then Volition just gets shut down.
US Speed Tour West final part, stage number 8. Which driver will be the best from San Francisco, California, up to Seattle, Washington?
I think I might have skipped a few steps here, but oh well. So I guess this is going to be a pretty long race if they're starting this in San Fran or going all the way to Washington. I was almost half tempted to get Saints Row on Steam because it was half off. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe for $30 this might be okay, but I don't know. Even then, I've heard overwhelmingly negative reception to that game, so yeah, not just in the gameplay sense, but also like a kind of a presentational and plot sense. I guess they were really trying to go for like a next generation of Saints Row, but people just really wanted like the boss and Gat and Pierce and Shondi and the gang back. At the very least, a continuation of that plot line and not like a whole ass reboot, as it were. Like, Volition were trying really hard to kind of break out of that Saints Row mold. I remember Agents of Mayhem. It was kind of their foray into a new franchise, but that also fell flat. I think they also did something else in like between Agents of Mayhem and the Saints Row reboot, but that did not take. That's kind of like a creator's biggest fear, right? they do like the one thing that makes them super popular, puts them on the map, and then they're like, oh man, now I want to branch out and try different things. But the people are like, no, we want more of the thing that made you so famous in the first place. And then they start feeling trapped because it's like, they want to do new things, but the only way they're gonna continue getting funding to maintain their existence is to keep doing the thing the fans love. And it's like, puts you in a tough spot. I think rather famously this happened to Sherlock Holmes, right? Like, Sir Conan Arthur Doyle famously kind of grew sick of the guy. Even wrote a story where Holmes died or something like that, but alas, the series continued unabated. Actually, I shouldn't say unabated, just continued, right? I gotta look up what unabated means so I don't use that improperly next time. If I used it improperly this time, I mean. And you know what that reminds me of? We're gonna pivot again. Remember that the BBC Sherlock series with Benedict Cumberbatch? That one. I remember people being all over it when it first came out. They were like absolutely adoring it, and for good reason too, right? Their early episodes are like super fun, super cool modernization on the series, right? Cool take on it. I heard it kind of fell off in later series because it kind of got up its own butt about certain plot points. Yeah, I remember like even season 2 kind of had people hotly anticipating it. I guess part of it helps too. Is like it was only what three 1-hour episodes each series, so
leg of the final stage. Watch the drivers go for it.
So, you watched it, got your feel, and you just had to wait a really long time for another glorious 3 hours of Sherlock goodness. And eventually kind of fell off a cliff. I think that was like around the same time Doctor Who kind of took off as well, right? Like the Moffat era. I think people started not looking upon it as fondly over time as well. Bound to happen, I guess, as times and sensibilities change, and it's like, writers change hands, everyone will have their different interpretation of the characters and the situations and stuff. The new motor pass reward yet? Oh, parts. Sent to headquarters mailbox. Alright. Pick it up at any time. Alright, let's do more touring stuff, shall we? Funnily enough, nothing in the Northwest just yet. I have let's see, racetrack I did. Oh, I did everything. Golden Hills I did. Maybe looking for. Alright. Dominion Frozen. Alright, let's try it. That announcer should try to sound more excited. I wonder if that got picked up on stream or not. There's a guy going, "Are you ready to race?" I can't hear you. I said, "Are you ready to race?" Sounded the most unexcited. Oh, it's an icy track. Okay, this should be fun. Going slip sliding. Also, no commentator here. Oh, wait.
After each straight line, don't be afraid of hitting the brakes, unless you want to spin out.
Oh, but spinning out is fun. Alright, just gotta get ahead of the ghost. Hey, you know what animated series I was really weirdly into as a kid? Space Ghost. It was like a series that I saw on Cartoon Network, and was kind of like, you know, those 10-minute shorts. I think Hanna-Barbera produced it. They were famous for, right? It's like that, and like a couple other series that they just kind of, you know, mashed together into a 30-minute block. I don't know what is about Space Ghost that I really liked. Maybe it's just because he flew in space and shot beams from his fists. You know, pressed buttons and stuff to shoot different beams from his fists. And I remember watching the kind of when they repurposed those Space Ghost assets into different shows. Right, famously, you had Space Ghost Coast to Coast. They also had the Brack show. Boy, Brack was funniest thing to me. It's like in Coast to Coast and the Brack show, he sounded like this really, really dopey person, but in the proper Space Ghost cartoon, he sounds like actually menacing and stuff. I think they actually acknowledged at that point, right? Like, was it like Comedy Brack was looking at series Brack, and he was going, "Boy, did I actually sound like that?" Or something like that. It's a wild time. Actually, I read, isn't Cartoon Network like shutting down as well? Oh my god. All the old stuff is kind of just packing up, moving on. Tried to keep it around as long as it could. Probably do the grandfather clauses and all that, but I guess that even after a certain point, you gotta just acknowledge, hey, maybe this isn't what the people are into anymore. It's a bit of a shame, because I do remember coming home from school every day as a kid, just turning on the TV, going to Cartoon Network, and just checking out them afternoon shows. Because, you know, they had after-school blocks where you could watch your favorite cartoons and stuff, and yeah, I remember my parents getting really mad about it. It's like, why are you watching shows and not studying? But I don't care, you were doing that like 8 hours beforehand. You're probably like seeing your friends too, right? If only I could just like get snow tires for my car. Then again, that would kind of defeat the purpose of having a icy track, I guess. Have you been watching the track, my man? Have you been watching me race? I get the feeling you haven't. Ooh. I do like the kind of the effects they have on the car. It's like, yeah, you've been driving in the winter area, so we're gonna put a little snow debris on the car. All right, that's cool. And of course, the track just instantly turns back into the regular version. Okay, just take a picture of the Condor. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I need an aerial shot for this. After a certain point, this thing is gonna turn green. We're gonna be good to go, right? Or no, flight up the Condor. So they probably want me to actually take a picture of a bird like this one, right? What you want? Actually, like a poorly textured bald eagle. Then again, not supposed to be looking right in its face. So. Ah, there we go. That's a condor. Ah. Thought this is a vulture. Alright. Flight of the Condor. No, that's actually Flight of the Valkyrie. That's still a fun song to listen to, especially when they use it in like a parody situation. It's like play Flight of the Valkyries when, like, I don't know, the group crowd of paper airplanes come swarming towards you. That'd be parody. That'd be a parody right there. More Frozen stuff. Just go East Touring, perhaps. Stage 4. I assume these little stands were just, placed throughout the years. Just driven them for the events. Oh, and this is going to be a time trial. Alright. 5 minutes, 32 seconds. Alright.
Ready for stage number 4 of the U.S. Speed Tour East? Dallas, Texas to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
I honestly can't remember if the crew won when they did, the races across like regions of the USA. They put you in barriers like these as well. I'm guessing they did it specifically so you can't like cut corners and get like yourselves a best time. Although with the rather strict way they've put barriers on this road here, it's like, yeah, most people's times are probably going to be fairly uniform, which is probably the point, but yeah. Been a pretty easy cruise, though. Maybe after I complete this event, maybe we'll jump to another family. Guess it would be kind of boring if I did touring cars for the entire stream. Also leave me with fewer touring car events to do later weeks. So we can mix it up. We'll try some off-road stuff or some freestyle stuff. Do a little monster trucking, maybe. Really ought to use my boost more often. Well, the target time is 5 minutes. Not be surprised, this one's taken a while. Only halfway there when you've already been driving for like 2 minutes. And if only driving across the US in real life only took like a matter of minutes. I'm thinking the crew won. Even if you decide to just drive across the entire US from coast to coast, it will take you 30 minutes, which is, a long time, but considering how long you have to drive to cross the US in real life, it doesn't seem that bad. Well, I imagine there's another race that lets us drive right through that barn, huh? At the very least, let's just use it as a shortcut or something like that. East. Yeah, this is like driving through Midwest USA on 2 times the speed. Just endless road, you and nature. We're closing to the end here. We're like ahead of the target time by a minute. And again, this is the first run of it. Trying this on higher difficulties will make that target time a lot smaller. That was spelled backwards when we were approaching it. It looked like tase. Don't tase me, bro. I don't remember that. That's a really old meme.
And now they are nearly in Santa Fe,
Sure.
ready to navigate its crooked streets between Pueblo-style adobe houses. Have fun.
Yes, you sound real excited for us to do that. Get my stuff. Man, if only real life worked like that. You just enter an event, you complete it, and you just get all new parts for your car. Slot them in there to make your car go faster. And oh. This car's about to hit its upper limit here. Guess I want to take on the harder events. I'll have to... Your car? Anyways, I said I'd switch, so let's do it. We're gonna move on to another family. Rally. That's the one that knocked right. Switch into a Porsche. I do like if you enter an event that's like different from the required car you have, they just switch you over to what you used. The appropriate car for the event, I should say. Oh yeah, this is a rally, alright. They're gonna have a guy barking out directions
Golden
through the radio.
Hills to Los Angeles, Nevada to California. It's stage number 6, US Speed Tour West.
It is really funny that they let you do this out of order. Whatever context there was behind these events is long gone. I'm just doing it because it's a point on the map, and I'm here to complete it so I can get the monies in the experience to make the number go up, so I can unlock more events where I can get more stuff to make number go higher. Eventually I'll reach the end. I'll reach some sort of conclusion. I forgot to see what the target time was, although the fact that my timer's in green seems to be a good sign. I like how it's ticking down, so you can have an idea how much time you should be at when you hit that particular checkpoint. Losing my advantage. We're only a sixth of the way through the race, oh boy. And I have no boost remaining. Alright, well, we'll slowly let that work back up. Okay, we got back up to 2.8 or 2.9. 3, okay. Got a bit of a buffer. That's all I see the number as. It's a buffer. If I get one bad tussle up, then if I recover fast enough, I'll be able to maintain that buffer. But the more I lose speed, the smaller that buffer becomes. I guess the nice thing is that you are able to kind of build it up. It's not the cases where it's like very hard or nigh impossible to do so. Hey, I'm up to 8 seconds, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. I see only a third of the way through the race, and we're already at this for 2.5 minutes. I'm sure they told us the race length in the preview. I just was not paying attention. a rally cross section on the road. What is this, Forza Horizon 5? Got him. Then again, they do call it rally cross and not like dirt race, so maybe they have an edge there. I do wonder how many people are still playing Forza Horizon 5, because I am, actually. Checking in every season, at least getting like the first level car rewards from each week. Most of them have gotten like all the car rewards, though I have not gotten as far as to complete it 100%, because that is a level of dedication that I don't think I quite want to invest into it. Most of the time, it's just like enough. I only do enough to get the 40, and like, all right, I'm good. I got the cars. Not too worried about the other stuff, right? Not too worried about the emotes or the phrases or the clothing items. Got plenty of those, and it's all just gonna sit in my inventory anyway. So what's the point, right? I mean, the cars are too, but I guess that's kind of sort of different. Still more than some of my friends do. Most of them say, like, yeah, we usually just get enough points to get an exclusive car, and 90% of the time that's like at the 50% completion reward, so, you know, get that, call it a day, and I don't blame them, right? It's like, yeah, just whatever lets you enjoy the game the best. That's how you should play it. Like, if they don't even want to engage with the festival playlist, that's fine. That's gotten rather involved. Like, even in Forza Horizon 4, the whole festival stuff was like kinda nuts. I already went over this, but it was a while ago. But yeah, Forza Horizon 3. Like the Forza-thons, they didn't last, you know, they weren't like in perpetuity and it rotate out. They just, like, you know, popped in for maybe like several days, and there were like 2 to 4 objectives for you to complete, and, you know, got those done, you got your rewards, and you were good. Right, they weren't like a complicated series of do this championship, then do these PR stunts, and then do this photo op, and then do this treasure hunt. Nah, it's just like, yeah, you do some assortment of 4 things and you'll be done. Granted, they were slightly more involved, because some of them were things like, you gotta win a playground game, so, you know, not the easiest thing to do, so. I remember that being kind of like a regular thing with our friend group, where we just all just like get together and then go to a playground game and just like trade wins so that everyone could complete the objective and get the rewards.
Last checkpoint before Los Angeles.
Oh,
the
man.
competitors are about to discover the Pacific Ocean.
Those were fun times. More parts for my rally cross car. Alright. Let's stick them on here. Alright. Another rally cross here. A world record time, but yeah, I'm not seeing like a distance here. I guess you can kind of intuit the distance from see the preview. Like, this one's going to be a much shorter rally cross event. Hey, I'm driving here. The agency. Oh, this must be like part of a TV show kind of thing, right? Another event orphaned of its context, although I kind of like this countdown.
Time's running out. Rack up the most stunts.
Oh, wait, stunts? Oh, high speed. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh, I gotta smack these crates too. Oh. Do I get points for like drifting as well?
Don't faint.
Let's see. To jump.
Off any teeth?
And the billboard, yep. But, you know, I can appreciate this being a slight mix-up from the standard rallycross event.
Don't jump.
Guessing there's like no better place to put it. Although, well, I'm guessing it's supposed to dodge these cars actually.
Oh, my new paint.
Yep, near miss. I was supposed to dodge them.
Off any teeth? A true trickster.
His agency handler is really not saying all that much. It's kind of... In fact, they're starting to grate, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll hit 15,000 points.
Oh, my shocks.
This is not even like a fade to black. Just gonna correct you right here, right now. Get back out there and continue driving, man. What you doing?
Oh, my clutch.
Oh man, like trucks with jumps.
Close call. Tight, but safe.
Got points for going through the crate. Ah, precision bonus. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, you're just driving through a track and just gotta do as many things as possible. Or time runs out. Also, or the track runs out as well. I wonder if you get a time bonus.
Don't faint.
Feels like you kind of need it, at least.
Oh, my shocks.
Sounds like they're saying nice shocks, but they're actually saying my shocks. Oh, here it is. Oof. Alright, I guess we gotta do a points tally, right? Okay, I guess I don't get time bonus, just show details. Oh, do I have to hold it? Maybe I was too late for it. Oh well. Parts. Alright. You can let me out any point now. Take me back to free drive already. I swear, if the Langoliers just appear and start eating this place up, I'm gonna be very, very frightened. There we go. Just had to trigger it. Is that what they wanted? Alright, that was a short and sweet rallycross event. One more. Maybe switch to another discipline. This looks like Central Valley Enderfix? Is that how you pronounce that? Enderfix? Drop in here.
Tucker once told me that the short laps make driving rallycross like learning a musical score. You can learn the ins and outs and really find the rhythm and pace of a course. Once you find that tempo, you'll be in the zone.
Oh great, we're gonna hear a lot of musical metaphors in here. What is it about music and theater metaphors that just people seem to enjoy making comparisons to a lot? It's a frequent staple with like the bad guy conversation, right? Always talking about how
you can win this.
The performance is going to begin, or dance with me, or now it's time to sing the melody, or this is my finest work, or stuff like that. I guess something about the fine arts just makes a villain that much creepier when they really appreciate it. I guess it's because, like, you know, when you hear the word villain, I guess for most people, when they hear the word villain, they like associate it with like you know, lack of class and thugs and that kind of stuff, right? You don't expect them to be in, you know, things considered to be high class, like the arts and literature. So someone who's a bad person and also is into stuff like that gives off that creepy vibe. It's like, this is someone who could just be like, you know, a person, but they decided to also be evil, and like that just makes them doubly as bad. Also, this rallycross is like a regular race, not a time trial. So I guess, yeah, rallycross is like a bit of a grab bag of an event, like the other ones, which are pretty fixed on race, time trial, or points event. I wish there were kind of some way to just increase the boost tank. It goes down so fast, yo. Whew, there we go, another race in the bag. We want to switch disciplines now, see what the other stuff has to offer. Personally hoping that monster truck has like demolition derbies, because that's always fun. So first things first, let's get these new parts onto this car here. Two for one hot dogs. That's when you know place is about to wrap up. You gotta just move out the rest of this stock because it's all getting tossed anyway. Well, let the people enjoy it. The game. Oh no! Dang it, the Crew 2. I thought you were better than this. Really, the game, you just had to throw that out at us. Ah, man. I hate you, the Crew 2. Oh, this one's like a straight-up stunt track. I see loop-de-loops. Really gonna loop-de-loop in a monster truck? Man, this is like some Hot Wheels-ass stuff here.
Compete to win. Give us some stunts. The game is on.
I'm guessing this is like their version of a car version of the Crew. How many points do I get for a loop-de-loop? Hopefully it's a lot. Ooh, I did get a high speed bonus.
Superb smash.
Oh, Oh, I thought that was a points marker. Oh well. Yeah, off the track and onto grass. Look at me touching that grass. Ooh, $ crates. Points crate. Points crate. Oh, they are shaped like puzzle boxes, not $ crates. My mistake. Yeah, this music sounds like the kind of music you would play during like a sort of game show like this. Yeah, leave it to the Americans to take a Ninja Warrior style competition and just to turn it very American. It's like, oh man, what's better than doing parkour? Doing parkour in a monster truck. I got points for that billboard announcer. You shut up. I really should be taking more ramps, because that seems to be where I get the most points.
Are you a jet pilot?
Clearly I'm not. I'll give you an A for effort for that attempt at humor, I guess. Aw, jeez. Oh, man. How do I recover from this? Still got a minute and a half for this last section of the track here. So I'm pretty far away from 26,000 points. Unless this last 15% is just going to be packed to the wall with jumps and
Wings of an angel.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to nail it. 1 minute remaining. I'm also getting bonus for a perfect landing. I guess that counts for something. Oh, this loop-de-loop will do it, actually. Should be what sends me over the top. Yeah, okay. Didn't get a high speed like I thought I would, but did everything else. Yeah, you just kick us back to the start. No way they're gonna leave all that stuff out there for us to keep driving on, right? Alright, get those parts and shove them onto the monster truck here. Alright, you know what?
We're always looking to create a spectacle. Why? People watch spectacle, and sponsors will pay good money for eyeballs, which we can provide. That good money means everyone keeps the lights on. It's as simple as that.
Is it always... Oh, perform a close break with another player in the monster truck. And fortunately, I do not have another player here. That sounds like a burnout free burn challenge. Okay, this one. Ooh, and it's a race. Oh yeah, different entryway here. Kind of cross on through. Slow drive so they can load everything in. Oh, don't have to go to the starting line. Thankful for that. Yeah, this is a base level race here because I remember this countdown. Excuse me, coming through. Maybe we'll see Demolition Derby level events later. So getting ahead of these folks is going to be a bit of a challenge. Also, is it really safe to be allowing the drivers to drive this close to an electric pole? I mean, you could also do that in the Crew 1, but at least in the Crew 1, you were a bit of an outlaw, so it's not like anyone was there to stop you. Presumably, there would be someone to stop me here, but guess not. Oh, through a... Okay, we're just through the free room area. Okay. Smack into that. Smack into the pillar there. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Once this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious stuff. Almost feels quaint. Like, remember when 88 miles per hour used to be super duper fast? Yeah, those were the days. Kind of. Maybe not. People always have such a weird reverence for the past. To an almost unhealthy degree. They all, like, completely not acknowledge, like, you know, there have been a lot of changes for the better, yes. Some things have changed for the worse, and we should definitely work towards, you know, reversing it, but just a blanket statement of, oh man, we need to go back to insert year here doesn't help. I don't know. I always like to just look forward, right? Sure, remember your actions in the past and the lessons you learned from them, but don't hang on to them too tightly. Just saying to that I always like to keep in mind. It's like you can, how's it go? You can embrace the past so tightly that it leaves you no room to embrace the present. Something like that. It leaves your arms too full to embrace the present, or something like that. Yeah, someone who kind of just clings to the good old days and tries to reminisce about them all the time, just kind of misses everything about, you know, all the good stuff of today, which admittedly can be hard to look for depending where you are and how you are, but gotta hang on to that. Hang on to that bit of hope you have. Oh, poor animals. I hope they're okay. Another saying that I think is similar to that is like if you open a quarrel with the past and the present, you'll find that you have lost the future. Which I guess is a slightly different meaning to it. Like those who kind of clamor for the good old days and those who try to, you know, push for change too hard might eventually find that you don't get either of them. To find a coyote now. Let's do that real quick since we're out here. Actually, what I should do is just activate photo mode and then rewind like quite a bit till that thing turns gray. Right? Man, being able to rewind is still like a cool thing. So this might be one of the things I hope that like Sports incorporates, just being able to kind of rewind to the actually cool moment. You know, so you can get that shot just right instead of close enough. See, I'm looking for like a canine looking creature, right? It's a coyote. It's giving me that ding when it's over here. Oh wait, is that a coyote? A coyote? Man, look at these flowers! It's all two-dimensional and stuff. There's like N64 levels of grass here. Of course, given you're not supposed to be looking at it at this level of detail, you can give them a pass. Take that picture and call it a day. Coyote photo taken. Take your cash and your followers. Actually, probably got a lot of photo ops I can do out here. Oh wait, I'm getting that beep. I'm getting the beep. That means there's a live reward thing nearby, right? Come on, come on, I heard it. I heard it. The picnic basket? Oh wait. This is where I took a picture. Okay. Oh, I gotta keep in motion. Time to play hot potato. That was a nice way to mix things up. Ooh, buffalo, you don't say. Why don't we do this real quick? Oh, I remember the Crew 1. Divided, like, the US into 5 regions. And, each of those regions had, like, a car you could unlock. But you had to, like, find, 20 parts kind of scattered across the region. So it gave you a bit of an incentive to kind of drive off-road and maybe hunt for a little bit. Or look up a guide. Either way, right? But I'm guessing photo ops and live rewards are kind of what replaced getting them car parts. Or that bonus car. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised if the live reward is like somewhere up on top of this mountain, perhaps. I get why you have to be in motion to keep that thing ticking, but oh wait, there it is. Found it. Smack that crate and get whatever's inside. It's parts. It's gonna be parts. Oh. Oh, not a scratch again. Oh. No, we're just gonna open this box. Yeah, parts for the monster truck, because that's what we found them in. Oh, I got a lot of these. Eh, nice.
Is that yellow loot?
Whoa!
Yellow loot's a mechanic's dream. Every
Yeah.
part gives you the usual stuff, but if you collect a set of 7 specific pieces, you get a super cool new bonus. There are 5 sets with 5 different bonuses, but you can only...
I didn't think the speech would cut out if I exited the menu. Probably nothing of consequence, though. Sure, those sets have no in-game benefits. It's just make them numbers go up faster. Another monster truck event. Oh wait, here's one. Round 4. Oh, another the game event. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? World record, 100,000 points. Well, I'm not getting anywhere close to that. That drift is so unreal. I mean unreal as in unrealistic and not like so awesome. Make many moves. Is that really the best you had? I mean, the Crew 1 wasn't exactly like, you know, pinnacle of writing, but I feel like it did a lot better job of making the characters feel like characters and not, you know, just caricatures. No, you do not get that line. Take it back. You take it back right now.
Best drift ever!
Like a reverse comic book guy.
Stay with us!
I'm really trying here. It's just that when you kind of go in like slippery slide mode, it takes a while to get out of it, and you're like, oh my god. Man, I'm really messing this up here.
Flawless jump!
I didn't get perfect landing, so no, it wasn't. Oh, another chance to wall ride. Let's try it, shall we? Whee! Oh my god. Alright, that was more like a half pipe, but you know what? It was still fun. There we go. Did I get points for that wall ride? I didn't see any go up.
Wings of an angel!
Or at least we know. If the main game didn't indicate it enough, this game really isn't concerned with things like realism or gritty or anything like that. At least give them credit for that. Oh my god. Physics, though, make it really hard for these sorts of events that seem to demand like a bit more precision. Alright, I think I'll be able to hit 23,000 points, alright. There we go. Can I do some upside down driving? Oop. Actually, seems like the thing to do here would be to just keep driving in circles. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, read out this ain't.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
If you don't got the momentum, just keep going forward. I wasn't even off the ground that long, host. Calm your horses. Ow, whole finish puzzle board there. Well, I was hoping for a little bit of a demolition derby style thing with the monster trucks. That feels like the kind of thing you would do, but I guess either they haven't shown up yet, or they just don't have.
Well, what do you know? Folks in the freestyle world are talking about you. Honestly, I'd pegged you as nothing but talk, no offense. Pleased to see I was wrong.
Oh, I'm glad you turned a new leaf, I guess. And it's always satisfying when someone who initially had their reservations about you is like, yeah, you know what, you're all right. I did some of the other disciplines. Let's do a few. Oh wait, those were all off-road. No, they were monster trucks, so they were. Rallycross, wasn't it? Oh. Also, the game stuff, huh? You know what? Let's do more of it. Man, seasons be weird sometimes. It's like you come in, it's like perfectly nice arid day, and then you switch back to real-time mode, and it's like, oh, now we're back to winter. Apparently it's winter in this region. Which doesn't even make sense, because it was like winter there, then it's like, you know, winter, probably winter across the entire US. That's how seasons work. Ah well. Lie. Bless your heart, you really are trying to keep the energy up. Dang, I missed that ramp. I shouldn't have missed that ramp. That was like the easiest ramp in the world to get, and somehow I missed it. Oh well. Probably won't affect me adversely. This means, well, if you were points at the end. Also, this guy's lines have repeated themselves repeatedly. I've already grown tired of it. Much easier to get looping bonus here. I got high speed as well, but I guess you can't have it all.
Wings of an angel.
Really wish they gave this announcer guy some more stuff. I mean, it would have run out pretty quickly, but you know, even if they spoke like less often, that would be fine.
That sure hurt.
Oh. Well. Lost those points, but that's okay.
Forgot to duck.
Nope, I meant to run into that. I get points for running to billboards, man. Not quite sure why you're trying to give me a hard time over it.
Flawless jump.
Oh, hey. Okay, that's a pretty fun design. If I actually got to, you know, see the ceiling I was smacking into there. Wow, it's a lot of precision bonuses.
Stay with us.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the target easy. Just like that.
Superb smash.
Neum.
Flawless jump.
Now you might be wondering, how did I get here? And that's a good story. Scrooge MacBuck. And again, I haven't spent my in-game cash on anything. Probably have plenty of money to buy multiple cars. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those were like 6 figures, so probably afford like 4 at most. Oh yeah, a million. I'm a millionaire. All it took was some good, solid racing. There we go. Yeah, looks like said bonus are just numbers go up. It's nothing. No, nothing performance changing in that regard, anyway. Which I guess it makes sense. Rally Cross, Rally Raid, and where's the third discipline? Fire Emily offer SE RX and RR. Oh, maybe this one doesn't have a discipline. I'm pretty sure it did. Do I have to see? I got what? Wait, what cutscenes do I have so far? Actually, influence my decision on what races I want to focus on for this last leg. Stories? No. Hub. No, wait, no, it's profile. That's what I want. No. Pilot, maybe. Pilot. Narrative, okay. Oh, we got the second scene of street racing. We still don't have first scene of off-road or freestyle. Is it because I've been doing like the extra races and not like, you know, the plot races, story races as they were? I mean, well, they do have a symbol on top. I guess they have something like that on top. It's there to let you know, hey, this is part of a different series, actually. But like main story relevant stuff, stuff like the Salt Lake City race. All right.
This place, beautiful, wide, empty. That's Tuck's country, not mine. But that's good, because it allowed me to focus and set a decent time. Nothing spectacular, but it'll let me see what progress you make by trying to beat it.
Not quite sure what you're trying to get at there, but I will see what time I can get. So boy, my character is kind of not have the right outfit for this weather. I mean, it wasn't quite as bad since they were, you know, in a car for the other races, but here they got themselves a more open air buggy, and it's like, yep, those gonna be feeling that on their legs. I mean, I would probably do the same. I mean, hey, it's cold weather. What better time to break out those sweater dresses, am I right? And you kidding me? I'm gonna wear pants with that? No. I'm gonna wear that dress. I'm gonna flaunt it the best way possible. Yeah, the best part is I do get people coming up to me. It's like, aren't you cold in that? And I'm like, yeah, I am. So, what business is it of it to you? Just let me have my fun. Let me enjoy wearing the sweater dress for the 3 months of the year I can do so. I've seen people call this current season hoodie weather, which I'm inclined to agree with. One time I can wear my long hoodies and not get too funny looks over it, so maybe I'll do that. I need to go shopping for, so maybe I'll do that this weekend. Go out and grab some, stock my fridge, get some fresh food, and subsisting off of more manufactured stuff, because that's what lasts for this long. I started doing like supplementary shopping trips every like sort of off month, right? Every other week. Like after 2 weeks after I do my big grocery shopping trip, I usually go to a store and then grab some extra food, extra ingredients at another store. Usually helps. I can eat fresh a bit longer. Get to see different sights rather than, you know, just going to the same grocery store month after month. I really do need to mix things up. It's been sitting in the same job for a good long while. They've been accommodating my skills, but you want to maybe branch out and try something new. That would be cool. Just driving across this plain here. Snowy plain. Why does it remind me so much of, like... Is this a desert? Is this supposed to be just like a really, really dirt-filled plain? Rolling hills, as someone might put it. This is giving me flashbacks of Forza Horizon 5, and 3 for that matter, with all their big sand dunes that you can just get sick air off of.
Tom, I'd say you absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, beat it by 30 seconds.
Congratulations are in order.
You guess? Well, I guess it's better than nothing. All the snow just poof disappears. And yeah, wow, this really is just big sandy expanse. My god, where is it? Oh. It's in Utah. Okay, makes more sense, but really? Snow? Does snow like fall in the actual deserts in the US? I mean, I know it gets cold, but alright, anyways. Moving. Just looking for events without a symbol above them. Well, we'll do another rally raid.
Lots of obstacles on a course like this. And when I drove here, I always kept one eye on the distance to plan ahead. And that's free advice. You should take it if you want to do as well as me. I'll be keeping an eye on you. See if you measure up.
Good advice, but again, a line in a vacuum like that feels... How do you describe it? Feels artificial?
2, 1.
At the very least, it's not cold, so, you know, it's
You're gonna rock the mud.
Or I spend... Hey, you know what? Maybe having no pants might be better here. Only have to clean your skin off, don't have to worry about your clothes getting all ruined by the mud and stuff. Oh boy. Going through this forest at top speed is a harrowing experience. This one thing about the base game events is that they all tend to be over fairly quickly. It's like they don't take more than 5 minutes at most. I guess is for the better. All the music tracks in this game do sound like the store brand versions of the famous tracks you know of. Right, the melodies that sound very close to what you know and love, but they're completely different songs. Alright, you all got arrows pointed this way, so I'm just gonna keep going this way. I got this overall arrow saying that maybe I should be trying a different route. Thing about Rally Raid is just very freeform. It's a lot like a Midnight Club or a Midtown Madness that way, huh? Big finish line. I gotta make it big because you wouldn't be able to see it otherwise over all these trees. Boom.
See what happens when you listen to me? You win big, so don't ever stop.
Yeah, I took your advice of looking ahead and planning ahead. I mean, sure, I was already doing it, but you know, thanks, I guess. Like, bear with me. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Look out for the bear. Normally, this is like the thing that everyone tells you not to do. Right? You find a bear, don't provoke it. I'm guessing camera flashes would do that. Because, you know, if you aggro a bear, then kind of curtains for you. Man, looks less like a bear, more like a bear action figure. Doesn't even have like textured fur or anything, just a picture of fur that they just plastered onto this bear model. Yeah, works well enough for what it is. It makes it even funnier that they would have photo ops with these creatures, knowing that they look the way they do. Alright, how's about I do off-road stuff? At some point, they gotta have the cutscenes pop up. That's kind of what I'm here. Got off-road events only. Oh, classic. That's also what I'm... Okay, so they have a way to just filter out the base game stuff. The other stuff is fun. At least attempt to advance the story.
Now, this kind of race isn't just a race. It's a couple of checkpoints and you finding the best route between them. Now, good luck on not getting lost. Only the top racers get to run here, which I guess says something about you. Don't get too cocky, though. It's a long way from getting invited to sitting in the winner's circle.
Isn't like driving from checkpoint to checkpoint actually like the definition of a race? Even on the circuit, you kind of have like a series of checkpoints laid out there. This guy's trying to get all philosophical and stuff, but once again, just trips, falls flat on the face. Kind of lost the direction of the metaphor there. I would think they would have blocked that road off for this rally raid, but I guess since it's a video game, they don't have to worry, they don't have to concern themselves too much over it. I wonder if that whole spiel about the checkpoints is there to kind of let you know, hey, you don't have to follow the designated arrows and stuff. You just cut through, forge your own path. Might be trickier, but if you manage to kind of bob and weave your way through the scenery, you'll get yourself a better time. Time limits for these events are like really, really generous anyway, so. Oh. Yeah, things like that. If you bump into too many trees, you're gonna end up costing yourself more time than if you just took a roundabout route, but if you can master the shortcut, make it through. Oh, just put that on Lives tab. Got a race to finish. You don't understand that church fence was painted by our grandfather, and by our great-great-grandfather, and our great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. And every generation has written their name on it when they turned 18, and you wiped out the section that has everyone's name on it. That is a piece of history that we will never gain back. Yeah, just like that, just forging my own path. And just to get me a better clear time. Ooh. Bet there's no needle threading bonus there, though. That's like a big farm, so... Ooh. Yeah, should have turned earlier. Oh well. Oh, logging camp. Maybe the crew from SnowRunner helped these folks out in another universe. Also rather amused by these USA blimps that are showing up everywhere. USA! 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 Yeah, shine bright like a star. Not a diamond. It's not like the song. Can you believe it? We got the star level without even hitting the first cutscene of the off-road and freestyle disciplines.
Everyone's got a moment where they
Wait,
realize
here we are.
why they're racing. Well, for me, it was the day my bike went one way and I went the other, and I broke 2 ribs.
Ooh, ouch.
I picked my bike up, climbed back on, and kept running.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Let myself
You are
loose
never
no
gonna
matter
keep
what.
me down. I get knocked down,
Details.
but I
Just
get
the
up
things you
again.
tell stories
You are
about
never
later.
gonna keep me down.
Now available, the next event in the Live Extreme Series.
Another live extreme race. I'll win again and you'll be swimming in followers. How's it feel to be a star?
Feels okay. Anyways, this should be the rest of the disciplines, right? 63 activities, so... You can see the parabolic curve of event unlocks is already starting to flatten here. All related to new disciplines, of course, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'd say that race went well for us. I got
Gonna
the
become
check,
even
we got the
smaller.
win, we got our name in the paper. Very well indeed.
Alright, I guess we'll do freestyle stuff from now, for the rest of this stream. And at least get the first cutscene of
Competition
that.
for its own sake is nice, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
Final discipline.
As far as I'm concerned, you can
Alpha
do what's the goal,
GP.
to come out with the most points. And once you're on top, you take what's coming to you.
Just A. That's how important it is. It has one letter, not two. Get the hovercraft discipline. And of all the disciplines they have here, this one's got to be the most interesting. HT. Why is it HT and not like HC? Unless that means like something they didn't want to put that in there. HT. What does the T? What could the T stand for? Got everything in style. Street racing will get hypercars. Yeah, very street hypercars, right? Alright, anyways, we're gonna do some freestyle stuff so we can get like a freestyle cutscene and that will end. Start. Olympic Park Monster Truck. Oh, it's a little stunt event. Sure, let's do it.
This is easy. Just ring up the points and roll with it. You want to know how we got those coins with the points floating in midair? Sorry, can't tell you. Top secret military technology and all that.
Haha, fourth wall stuff. It's like, oh man, how do you get all these gamified elements in here? Don't worry your head about it. Just have fun. Oh wow, weren't kidding.
Tear it up out there.
I remember this being like post-launch content in the crew. Just brought it back here. Also, boy, could they make this look any worse? Couldn't they at least like try to make them, I don't know, look like, I don't even know how. Look very flat until you run into them, at which point they reveal their solidness. I guess that's the whole thing. They were trying to make them look like, you know, 2D elements, but they're actually very much not 2D. But feels off. I don't remember if the crew one was like this. Yeah, the amount of points you get from like the stunts and stuff, you're just better off just kind of running around getting them tokens, getting them coins for the big points. You only need 9,000 of them. This one's worth big points, so we gotta fly. Oh, flew a little too far. Yeah, that's fine. Still a substantial amount of points. Perfect landing bonus, baby. Oh, really? That doesn't count? Fine. Barely brushed it. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, this feels like the kind of event where if like figured out the best sort of racing line, I could probably easily hit 2 times the points target, but I'll settle with 9,000. Hero, what does the bar say about my points level? It's over 9,000! I'm gonna talk about ancient memes. That's a super oldie one. Man. I remember seeing when it first came out, just laughing excessively, because it's saying the funny thing over and over. Then, you know, like any good meme, the internet just rode it into the ground. Alright, in lieu of like a demolition derby event, I guess I'll take this. Oh wow, and that's where we hit the icon levels. Kinda managed to hit all the mandated stuff.
So I'm guessing you've noticed there's more than one way to make a name for yourself with the family. However, just because you can, don't mean that you have to. You'd rather just tool around the country taking pictures of Bigfoot? Be my guest. It's about freedom. The freedom to challenge what you think are your limits. And the freedom not to.
Yeah, just what you do next is up to you, right? That's how Burnout Paradise would put it. Alright, this is just a race. Yep, it's a time trial or a race of some sort. Wide, wide west. Wide, wide west song. That movie too. It's definitely more weird than wild. It's about like Western setting that makes people want to put all sorts of funny stuff in it. From supernatural to science fiction.
Come on, you can do it.
I have been Hero. Have you not been paying attention? Wow. They even got like the Wild West tune playing here. Alright, you know what? Go props for that. I do like downhill sections in races. Something about it that gives you that sense of thrill. Wouldn't do it in real life, but I enjoy doing them in video games. Oh man, herd of buffalo. Oh man. They do move in herds, because I just said herd of buffalo. See, this track loops around itself at some point. Alright. Completing a third of the race took a minute. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Antelope. My reputation is at stake here. I'm sure someone will find it and make make good use of your body, right? How it usually goes. Oh my god. Surprised I didn't hear anything. Maybe that's the point. They don't want you to hear anything, because hearing anything would make the implication a lot less, it would make it a lot more obvious. At the very least, you could just pretend, aha, video game physics, am I right? But if you add in some sort of hit sound effect, it's gonna change everything. I was really just bounding across the countryside here. This feels less like a, open countryside and more like a vast savannah. Okay. Still pretty far ahead, it would appear. Can't believe I got so much of a lead. I was able to kind of mess up that bad and still be in first. Get out, get out. Almost felt like the dots were like closing in. I think they were getting bigger. I was getting a little worried there, but I would remember, can't plow through the trees or the poles, just better to avoid scenery altogether. Ooh, time to hit this big jump here. PR stunt. Big air. Oh man. I got the wrong car selection for that. Oh, time to go pick a new one. Top 3 complete. Get my 360 spin there. Yeah, give me that stuff. Now we're back to normal. Huh, ghost church. Calico's church looks like a decent condition for a ghost town parish south of Las Vegas. It's around here? I saw the green thing. No, they... Which is out here? It's gotta be high, right? I don't know. Not as high as I can get. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh. South of Las Vegas. Yep, I am south of Las Vegas. So I thought I saw like a marker on the road somewhere out there. What's this? Wildlife watchers. Private courier mission, bring this order to destination. Well, it's just go to this other point, that's it. Does anything happen if I like smack into a bunch of obstacles? Wow! Those pallets are invincible. Maybe those Dead by Daylight folks should be taking those pallets. Survivors, at least. The killers would probably appreciate it if they did not take those pallets. I do like how the distance indicator for this game is measured in hundredths and not just tenths. Provide you with more granular kind of estimation of how far you need to go. Yeah, we're flying now. What is the delivery we're making anyway? What is this order? If it's for a foundation, I have to assume it's like preservation equipment, or like binoculars or a notebook. Or maybe like some sort of guidebook or something like that. Private courier mission, unload your order. Oh, I thought I could just drive past it and be done, but nope, you gotta go here, hold, end the mission. And just like that, you get stuff, currency, followers, money. That's what you're here for, right? There's like no further context to that. You just drop things off and like, yep, you good. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna bother looking for this ghost church that can stay undiscovered for all I care. Freestyle stuff. Oh, stunt arena? Yeah, let's do it.
You know what's bigger in Texas? Everything. And that includes the trucks. Ain't no two ways about it. You're in the perfect place to be running one of them beasts.
Yep, good old everything's bigger in Texas reference. Check, check, and check. This game's just hitting all the check boxes.
2, 1.
I wonder what they have to say about Chicago. That's so many tokens. Or I should concern myself with getting the ones I missed. Just keep moving. Right, get all the big point totals. Oh man. Are doing its little swervy thing again. Huh. This is classified as a hot hatch, really? Interesting. Or they classify it as a hot hatch because sure there's a reason for it.
I thought that score was unreachable, but you crushed it.
It's only like 9,000 points. You see how many tokens are just like scattered around this arena? It's not too hard of a target, or easy anyway. Imagine the higher difficulties will give me more of a challenge. How do I get up to that upper level anyway? Where are all the big points located? Maybe we just have to get some sick air off of this ramp and hope I hit the upper level. And I gotta try to just stay up there. Oh wow, I can do 6 flips though. Tony Hawk, eat your heart out. Oh my god, this precision section, yep. That's not happening. Oh, gotta do it here. Oh, whatever, I got over 9,000, that's what matters. Very familiar with that jingle.
You know, for all that we act out of line sometimes, everyone here has a big heart. If you ever need help, you can be sure that everyone will drop what they're doing and give you a hand. It's just the way that we are. Free spirit doesn't mean selfish. It's exactly the opposite.
Yeah,
and if you don't
exactly,
feel the same
right?
way, there might not be a place for you here.
Y'all gotta look out for each other, because that's all you got. sworn there were like. All right. Well, why don't we do some aerobatics? Do some plain stuff that I can actually handle. That isn't like precision flying.
Welcome to Monument Valley, one of the most beautiful places in the country, and a place where you can really push your limits, or find out what they are.
I think for this type of event, I actually want to. Third person, can I? Oh wait, no, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go.
Three, two, one.
Alright, let's see if I can remember what all the stunts are. Going up. Alright. And roll. Well, it's a nice thing they have that picture right there as a reminder. Hey, this is how you do it.
You're playing it too safe. Take more chances. Fly closer to the ground.
You don't have to if you don't want to. She's just daring you to see what you've got.
Almost like you're trying to encourage me to do the same.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Take chances.
Make mistakes. Get messy. Seeing touch and go here. I guess we'll find out. Touch the ground and take off just after? Alright, wait, touch the ground? I mean, I gotta actually just... Yeah, hey, thanks, Rock. Couldn't have done it without you, actually. Hey. Well, they were at least lenient for that. Oh, I gotta do another roll. Alright. 2 rolls. Dang it. Should have just kept doing it. There we go.
I can fly upside down at low altitude for a few minutes at a shot. Maybe someday you'll be able to do that too. You never know.
Oh, not gonna hold my breath though. Ooh, what? I can't combo these skills though. Just use boost to get higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Alright. Roll! Roll like you're the other half of the Mega Man duo.
Congratulations for staying on point, even with Miss Chatterbox yapping in your ear.
Oh, man.
Maintaining focus when something's trying to distract you is the best way to learn how to keep your concentration.
Yeah, but do you really want to do it while flying a plane? You know, the stakes for crashing are like really, really high. I mean, not that stakes for crashing in the truck is like different, but no. Yeah, this is where it ends. I'll get a bonus for filling that bar, filling the bar fully. Looks like a bit of a bonus. I had to assume that's like bonus based on pointage and not necessarily just filling the entire bar.
The best way
here we go.
What we do is this. Our pilots are crazy.
Just cutting through that arrow.
Like a bunch of snot-nosed brats. The kind of people who throw a party in a seminary.
While Grumpy here is giving you his version, let me give you mine. We can do things you've never seen before.
This old man sure is starting to sound like a villain.
We'll show you something fantastic.
Look, we're all for pushing the envelope, but freestyle don't mean stupid. You want to push the edge with a new stunt? That's your right, and more power to you. You're full enough to take a jet sprint boat out into open water. That's just plain irresponsible. Not that it's gonna stop anyone around here from doing it, mind you.
Call it freestyle for a reason,
is
man.
A big part of testing them.
I mean, I definitely get that sentiment, but East Mitten Butte is kind of monumental in this valley near off-road headquarters, you could say. Saying it's in sight, so I have to assume it's this gigantic rock structure here. Yes, it is. Alright, another checklist item done. Real quick, where's the head? Travel back there. Filter out. No. Oop, I forgot to edit. Oh. It's gonna go ahead. Travel here. Oh wow. Stick us in like this, huh? Alright. Which I probably could have just entered. Just do that. And enter. Whew, well, that has been a rather productive night of racing and stuff. Ooh, mailbox. That's what that is. Giant crate is a mailbox where I left behind all the parts that I did not pick up. Oh, wow. A lot of yellow parts. I have to assume those are like actually battle pass parts. I can collect those. There's enough room for 50 of them. Collect any more than that and they just start going poof. So I gotta buy vehicles for the other disciplines. That's why the events weren't showing up on the map. You have to guess. Let's buy a jet sprint boat. 5 of them. Alright, so looks the coolest, I guess. Ooh, this one, Proto Rocket. We'll get that one. Color? Blue. And we'll buy with good old cashola. There we go, more events unlocked because now we have that. 9 new activities, let's go. Okay, you know what, maybe I should do that. I should like just go to the buy a vehicle thing in each of the family spots and get a vehicle for the rest of the disciplines. Wait, I didn't want to get in the... I wanted to get the rest of the vehicles I needed. Must they already like supplied me with the hovercraft? Offers, new live summit. PvP. Yeah, I guess bought everything I needed here. Need here. You know, buy a vehicle prompts. It was like, yeah, this is how you get the other events. The drag spec and the hyper spec. Ooh. Wow. Man, this car drove straight out of hell. Holy cow. Inferno edition. I could just get one of these. And speed is top secret. So they don't want you to know this. Real secretive. Well, guess I'll get the cool car I got the credits for it. Proto vehicles. Go, more events, 5 new activities. And that's only the start. Alright, get me back in here to get my hypercar spec. Yeah, and the Crew 1, like each vehicle could be like tuned to different specs that would make them suitable for that type of event. It's kind of weird that they didn't continue that. Wait, this is part of a bundle. Bundle what? This hypercar so goddamn expensive. It's the Wheeze. The rest are motor pass rewards. Okay. Well, it'll probably be a while before I do a hypercar event, I guess. Unless they decide to be generous and just give me one for free. Boy, that must have been annoying to reach that level and face the Crew. The off-road. Get the rest of the vehicles here. I need them. Oh, yep, here we go. Motor bikes. I forgot about these. Alright, what we got for bikes? Lots of KTMs. But let's see. It's all same top speed and horsepower, so I guess it just comes down to appearance, huh? Which one's the coolest looking? Which one's the boxiest looking? I guess sleek is fine too. Yama, pretty sweet. We'll go for that. Just 80,000. The 20th of the price of the cheapest hypercar. Good lord. I have to assume you have to put the racing suit on yourself. Like, your character's just gonna be riding around in their own outfit. He's gonna be like that hoodie and denim shorts. I have to assume the Alpha GP cars are similar, prohibitively expensive. Not as much as I thought. It's weird. These super prototype cars are still less expensive than the freaking hypercars. Some of these are definitely gonna set me back while if I use my crew credits, I could probably pick up one of these. Wanna? Pulse performance looks pretty neat. So can you use your crew credits for anything else? And might not. So I could just get like one of these cheap ones. Some of them are kind of cool. Little bit of driving. If I do like 5 races, I'll have enough money for this. It'll still hit the same max, so I don't know. Be agonizing. Just get a Red Bull car or Proto car. It's Alpha Mark. I don't know. Looks decently cool and sleek. Or this one. I don't know. I'm starting to grow on me. I'll get this one. Concept Glow. 2023 vehicle. Sweet rims, too. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, that's it. Got all the cars for most of the specs. Now we just need to save up for freaking hypercar. God. Million goddamn credits for one hypercar. I wonder if we'll get one as part of the story. Hope we do. It's shortcutting my way to getting the rest of this stuff here. Alright. Let's just good long 3.5 hours of racing and hunting for stuff and taking pictures. I think we can call it here, right? Got a little bit further in. Yeah, definitely hitting my stride with this game, so I think I will return to it. I'll return to it next week, and I guess we'll keep on playing till we see credits. And yeah, at that point, Forza Motorsport will probably have come out, and I can jump into that. I might actually wait a few weeks, right? I probably won't get into it right on release day, just see what the reports are like, because yeah, they did say that you could the super premium owners would get 5 days early access, so that should be enough time for them to kind of come out there and go see if there's any issues that need to be raised, whether it be on a technical standpoint or a gameplay standpoint or a monetization standpoint or anything like that. We will see. Yeah, I'll keep on playing Crew. Like I said, I'll play Crew 2 until we see credits, and then we'll pivot to Forza Motorsport. Alright. It's late. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So, yes, thank you to everyone who stopped by, who came in and chatted, who came in and lurked, watched my stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. Alright. Now music cuts out because this does not play sound when this is soundtrack. Typed into PS2 instead of OS. Like Welcome to Motor Nation is kind of the main soundtrack. Ooh, unofficial playlist here. All right, Steve Ouimet. This one. Now it kind of gets that sort of extreme sports feel across. So, hey, good on them. All right, let's go find someone to rate. I think I saw there was like actually the small topic for on Twitter. People were talking about that. It was like, yeah, some people don't feel comfortable rating. But you know what? That's understandable. Right? It does feel weird to kind of go to people you've never met before and just like, hey, I'm just gonna crash your stream here. Come pay attention to me for a moment. It does get overwhelming. I've gotten used to it. Just say hi, they ask me questions, I answer them, maybe hang around for a bit, and then be on my way. Pretty good. I definitely understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm always worried that I might have accidentally muted my mic. I've had that happen a lot to me. All this good stuff I've said lost to the ether. Lost a whole stream to it, for goodness sake. Handful of dark and darker streams. And again, it's been out. So. Alright, before hint. I've been meaning to get into a game. Everyone says it's very easy to kind of get a complete collection and just go from there, but I have not started it. It's the whole part about still being live service, kind of grind your way there, right? You're not gonna get your complete collection overnight, but it'll still take you time to. I'm still seeing that AI generated anime stream on. Surprised it's still there. Definitely a lot fewer viewers than I remember there being, but surprised it's still going. Still chugging along. Team that fight tactic. I think they got like a new season that has a justification behind it. Hey, you know what? Let's check the Crew 2 tag in, see who's playing the Crew 2. Cool, folks. Oh. You have a new season, so it's like good reason to kind of jump in. Not quite at that level though, just still going. Of course, they're not hitting me with like a we're gonna log you out like a fine for a bit. like almost every video game soundtrack I listen to, I want to just like pick up. It's like maybe one or two tracks that I really want to get from it, but I pick up the whole thing. Hey, it's like, you know, bulk by discount in a way. Get a lot of tracks. You know, some of them I consider decent, some of them I'm like totally willing to listen to in the background. It's not like it's good, just that some of the tracks I find to be excellent. I thought I was gonna pick someone, but it's fun. Oh, okay. You know what? Remember if I've I will here for a bit. Did I get a logout notice yet? Oh, there we go. If you remain inactive, you will be returned to the login. Just jump in here. Ah, hey, I'm alive. I'm alive. Synchronizing content. Thanks for your patience. Oh man. Now we get a cacophony of music because I was playing the other thing. Alright. Let's see. Have a Crew? Ah, cool, it does, alright. Pronounce that. Dilshi? Dilshi is playing Honkai Star Rail. Sure, you've seen it around, so you probably know what it's all about. Anyways. Probably nice change of pace, right? We drove planes, we drove boats, we drove cars, drove monster trucks, and now we're just gonna kick back, relax, and ride a space train. Stuff. Anyways, let's message here. Yeah, if you're joining on the raid, give them that. We're stars now. I'll be back on Friday. On that note, I'll be back on Friday to continue Sea of Stars. About to go raid a laboratory. Maybe or make our way to the island we need to be at. Hope to see you then. Have a good rest of your week. See you Friday. See you Stars. Be there. Be square.